And here we have the last event of the meet, the Coed DMR. Oh, so false start in the DMR. It's always a good way to end the meet.
We're seeing the 1200 legs get started here. They'll be running 3 laps, hand off to a 400 meter run.
Susu off to an early lead.
After the 400 is the 800. And then the final leg will be a 1600 meter leg. Sisu Project in the lead. We have 3 Sisu teams competing right now.
I just spaced up the ultimate together. It's fine. We're good. Oh, we're good now.
Now the 1200 is an unusual leg.
Yeah, it's not a normal event.
It's nothing people typically train for.
So Margot, as a miler, how does running like a 1200 leg differ from, say, the 8 or the mile?
Well, the 12 is interesting because it's always very tactical in a relay.
Right.
Typically people aren't willing to take the lead in the beginning of any DMR, although Sisu Project is really proving that logic false. But usually you have a lot of milers who go down in distance and try to get some more speed and hit the 800 mark and really push that final third of their leg. You sometimes have 800 meter specialists who go up in distance, but I think the tactical nature of the race lends itself to the middle distance, the miler coming down to the 1200.
I see. That would make sense.
It sounds like we're going to go back to Saudi. If we go back to Saudi, we're not coming back up.
And the teams are fairly spread right now. We'll see if their 400 legs can shake things up a bit. It is unusual for the 400 to change race order too dramatically, but sometimes the 400 meter leg really is the game changer in a distance medley relay.
And in this event, we're doing a co-ed DMR, so most teams will strategically place their 2 male legs in the 1200 and the 1600. So I assume we'll see mostly the female 400 and 800 being female leg, but could be different than that.
Sisu Project got off to a great start. Let's see if they can hold this lead.
We have the official result of Michael Roger, 3:48.
We do, as I said, we have 3 Sisu Project teams here. We also have the Minuteman Track Club competing. We have the Marlboro Track Club, Mill City, and of course Sarah. I think a few of those teams have scratched. So we only have 5 teams competing right now. Sisu Project in positions 1, 3, and 4. And I think that's Minuteman Track Club.
In second place?
Sisu's still leading.
I believe so.
Coming into the first exchange.
There's the first handoff to the 400 leg.
We'll see what these athletes can split here in 400 meters. Greater Boston Track Club, an aggressive first 50 meters. Seems like he could be a true 400 meter runner. Looking very smooth in the backstretch. Sisu Project is losing distance quickly to Greater Boston Track Club.
Seems to have spread out quite a bit out here.
Oh, and we've been joined by Brittany Culvert is here.
To give us her expert advice on the DMR.
Now, Brittany knows a lot about the Boston running scene, and I know some particular expertise in the middle distances. Brittany, what's happening to these runners right now? Sarah Bitterman. She just split, I think, just under 60 seconds, handing off.
Yeah, after being in the 8.
Greater Boston Track Club.
Let's go, Casey! Let's go! What you got?
Watch the rest of these handoffs.
Sisu Project in 2 and in a lot of work to do with 800-meter runners. They went. Sissy Project was in the lead by a few steps when they got the time. The 400 with the 400-meter leg.
So there's one. Back to the first place team right now. Still on the first lap of the 800-meter leg.
Now she's not wearing a Greater Boston Chocolate singlet.
This
Do you
must
know
be
what that might mean, Brittany?
a combined team here. Maybe we're combining efforts here.
Needed a woman. Take one for the team.
So what is the strategy for running with a baton? Is there an optimal way to hold it?
Towards the bottom, I think.
I would say whatever way you can hold it when you don't notice it's there is probably the best way. As long as it's not a distraction. Sissy Project.
In second and third here. We're watching the man.
Sissy Project in second and third. Our team in blue in fourth, and Sissy Project, their third team.
Find the leader back here again. Coming through with 200 meters to go on the 800 leg. And then we'll hand off to the mile, or the 1600, excuse me. The anchor leg here.
Precision here from our seasoned commentator.
Having done the track.
The leader running down the home stretch right now.
Our leader is working hard. She's not going to leave anything on the track. Handing it off to her 1600-meter team.
Her counterpart.
A very comfortable lead of about 140 meters. Sissy Project is going to have to work very hard to get back to where they were at the 1200, at the end of the 1200 meter leg.
Now this leg is certainly the most important. I've often seen teams make up substantial ground on this last leg.
That's very true.
Do you think that the second place team has any chance?
Let's see after this first lap.
What might be the more interesting race is the race for second place, because Sissy Project is competing against itself.
So they will definitely win second place then.
Unless our
I'm
team
going to call that one.
Now our team in black, they were in red and then blue. They're now in black. They are making a move on number 3. They're moving into that third position and maybe a threat to our second place Sissy Project team.
First place still going strong.
That's Corsairs wearing hip number 7. Corsairs is the name of this leading team.
Running a strong race. Hard when you're all by yourself out there, but he seems to be keeping it pretty steady.
The great thing about relays is you have teammates to cheer you on.
It's quite the New Balance DMR is quite the contentious race, so teams come from pretty far to compete here.
Do you know what the prize is this evening?
I believe for the DMR, it's just, you know, the knowledge that you are better than all other DMR teams.
The bragging rights for the next year.
Yeah, I believe that's it.
It's probably a one and only Coed DMR in New England.
Yeah, it is a pretty unique event.
I'm surprised the race isn't more competitive. There's some very impressive teams out there, but given how rare this race is and the weight that comes with winning the title,
Yes, that is true.
you know, I'm disappointed.
You will forever have your team name listed as first place in the results.
They may be going for a
2015.
facility record tonight, actually.
I wonder what the Coed DMR facility record is. They may be close to it.
You know, I would have liked to see the
Two to
New
go,
Balance
two to
lead
go.
win one of these Coed relays. It would have been great to
But who would they join with? The women would need some extra teammates to go there. Maybe Mark Coogan would have joined them to anchor the mile.
Coogan in a new role in the Coed DMR.
Maybe they should look for new opportunities with their team. I mean, to pass this one up.
A year of bragging rights. best Coed DMR in New England.
He might.
We're second right now.
That's one. I think that's.
Probably losing now. Quite spread out in this race. Hard to tell
I think
which
we
teams.
I think our leader is coming on the last 100 meters. What do you think, Abby?
I think he has one to go. I believe.
Haven't gotten the bell yet.
Oh, nope. I think he is.
Wrapping this up.
He may be done.
He's not wearing the Sisu jersey, but he's being cheered on by his Sisu teammates.
Oh, one to go. One to go. There we go.
One to go.
With this first place team here.
And he has only lengthened his lead. Sisu team number 1 is about 200 meters behind. And there's been a great race for second place. This team in black has been making a strong push to catch Sisu. Brittany, what do you know about the Sisu project?
My college teammates was running. I think they're pretty competitive.
What was that?
They're a pretty competitive team.
I've seen them at quite a few New England running events around here.
Cross country, for sure.
Yes.
Let's go, man up, let's
Had
go!
quite a few indoor meets.
Well, after tonight, everyone's going to know their name.
The light blue really helps them stand out. It's a good color.
Oh, yeah, Sissy stands for.
The final 50 meters, the 1600 meter lag is.
Doesn't seem to be picking it up, but doesn't need to, so finishing strong.
And now,
Now, who is in second place? That's the question.
can you believe it? They just won the title. They won the crown.
Everyone's cheering.
Is this second place finishing right here? It seems to be.
It seems to be a strong kick from Sisu. Sisu didn't bring home the win tonight, but
Nice kick.
Nice headband.
they're all heart.
Finishing strong. Sisu.
After
Third place
no one knows
finishing.
pronounce their name either.
In the black.
Will be known as Sisu.
Finishing. And here we have our
Finished as well.
fourth place team here.
And Sisu.
Sisu with another great headband, finishing the DMR. Any final words
It's been a
for
great
our
meet.
viewers? We've enjoyed this a lot. We've set some world records, seen some American record holders.
Some facility, Coed DMR records.
Yeah, see you all next year.